James Gallo, Darren Kletzel in the Golden West Trailer and Equipment broadcast booth as we head downstairs for the Magri Coaches Show with assistant coach Curtis Pereverzoff. Tough 6-4 loss, Curtis, when you guys have a 4-1 lead in the first period. Let's talk about the positives. That, of course, is the offense produced in the first period of play. You feel as though in that frame, Moose Jaw pretty opportunistic as you drove inside for quality chances and able to convert on those opportunities?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought it was one of our better starts from our group this year. Like you said, I thought we were doing a lot of things to get into those dirty areas and give ourselves some scoring chances and credit our fourth line once again here. I think it's back-to-back games. They've really showed up and really laid the example in terms of the effort and compete we want to see. So a really good first period, and obviously got away from that in the second and third period.
Yeah, talk a little bit more. You're alluding to is Riley Thorpe, Max Finley, and Ethan Hughes. Talk a little bit more how they kind of set the tone in that first period.
I just thought they were using their legs really effectively. I thought they were starting forechecks. They were heavy and hungry on pucks, and I thought they were staying around pucks. There wasn't a whole lot of looping, and I think that's what we saw too many examples of for our group tonight. So I think for those three, just really effective, making sure that they're moving their feet, finishing on top, starting forechecks, and giving themselves opportunities to create some offense. So I was really happy to see that from the first period from them.
You guys got up 4-1. Do you think that second goal for Red Deer, just I believe 42 seconds left in the first period, was a bit of a momentum changer?
Yeah, a bit deflating. I think up until that point, I thought we did a lot of really good things. A little bit complacent within the D zone, just in terms of our structure, that we know how to play in those areas, what to do. So a little lap in judgment, and it ends up in the back of our net. I don't think we really found our legs again after that.
Do you think Red Deer made any changes after that? Because they made it really hard for you guys to get any speed through the neutral zone and then to have any effective offensive charge in the offensive zone.
Yeah, you know what? I think really it comes down to just our urgency to be harder on pucks, stopping in the neutral zone. Yeah, like there were some breakdowns for sure within the neutral zone, but I just thought that we were second best to come up with those pucks once there was a breakdown. I alluded to earlier about the circling and flying by pucks. I just thought there was too many times where we could have been heavier on pucks throughout the neutral zone as a whole. So I think that was really the big difference where we shot ourselves there.
Obviously, a win is always what you're going for, but do you think it's a good lesson for the young guys that are playing in this game here today to play against a team like Red Deer? They finish every single check. They don't turn off bodies. They make sure you know that they're there every single time.
Yeah, it was a bit of a street fight from them, and I think they were playing physical, like you mentioned. They were finishing checks and little scrums. That's something that we knew that they were going to bring is that kind of intensity, that physicality. It was there. Is it good for our group? Yeah, absolutely. I think it's good for our group. Like you talked about, you don't want to ever lose a game, especially when you're up 4-1. But for our group, a young group, to call them, to be able to see what heavy hard hockey is all about and what it takes to actually get leads in those games and then maintain leads in those games. Something in the future I think we'll be better for because of it.
Magri Coaches Show with assistant coach Curtis Pereverzoff. Appreciate the time, Curtis. Good luck as you guys get ready for that weekend home-and-home series against the Brandon Wheat Kings.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
James Gallo, Derek Kletzel in the Golden West Trailer and Equipment broadcast booth. We head back downstairs for tonight's third star, Riley Thorpe, at 2 goals and 3 points. Riley, Derek and I just had a conversation with assistant coach Curtis Pereverzoff. He said it was a good lesson to play a heavy, hard hockey game against a hungry team like Red Deer for a young individual, for yourself, because games get harder as the season goes on. Did you guys notice that on the ice?
Yeah, definitely. Especially, I thought our start, we were all in. We were winning the battles. We were taking it to them, and then we took our foots off the gas, and they kind of just started piling up the goals from there.
How hard did Red Deer make it for you guys to generate a consistent attack as the game went on?
Yeah, they just got better and better, and they started beating us the puck more and more, and that just kind of took away our game plan a little bit, and we just didn't put in enough effort.
Your line especially had a really good start here to tonight's game. What is it that the three of you bring? You guys seem to find confidence and some chemistry together. What are you guys bringing here?
Yeah, well, we're three guys that we're going to work hard and we're going to compete. We get to the net and we try to bang home goals. It doesn't really matter how they go in. We just want to score them. And just one thing we got to work on, though, is just managing the puck a little better.
Your game has really risen from the beginning of the year. One thing that's so noticeable to me is the boost in speed that you've had. Has that always been a big part of your game? And how come as this year's gone on, it's really excelled?
Yeah, I think just as I play more and more games, I feel like I'm beginning to gain more confidence and use my speed to my advantage. And I feel like that's a big part of my game is speed. And if I want to succeed, I need to bring that.
How important is your speed and your work ethic as you look to the weekend against the Brandon Wheat King team, who is trying to jockey for position in the Eastern Conference standings?
Yeah, I feel like we just gotta play our game. Everyone's got a role on the team, and I think if we just play our role to the best we can, we'll dominate.
Riley Thorpe outside the room. Riley, 2 goals, 3 points tonight. Appreciate the time. Good luck on the weekend against the Brandon Wheat Kings.
Thank you.